We're learning more about the final moments before a Hawaii Life Flight plane crashed last month in waters off Maui, killing all 3 on board.
The National Transportation Safety Board today released its preliminary report on the incident. KITV4's Jeremy Lee covered the story last month in Kahului and Hana. He breaks down today's findings.
The NTSB previously told KITV that it would take 2 to 3 weeks before a preliminary report was released. That report now shows that the Hawaii Life Flight pilot was in communication with air traffic control in Honolulu, that he was descending from 12,000 feet to 8,000 feet upon establishing a standard approach to Waimea-Kohala Airport on the Big Island. I spoke to a pilot and flight instructors in order to understand better the NTSB's initial findings. They told me the report does not indicate whether the aircraft experienced mechanical failure, electrical failure, or a failure of the plane's instruments, which would be crucial in the aircraft's orientation. Experts told me the weather was clear, VMC, an acronym for Visual Meteorological Conditions, indicating sufficient visibility weather-wise. But in the dark of the night, with no illumination, a pilot would be dependent on instruments without visual markers. One pilot described such dark conditions as a black hole. Experts also told me that by the pilot's comments to the Honolulu Air Route Traffic Control Center, we see an indication of active troubleshooting. A pilot told me air traffic communication out of Honolulu is not unusual for an inter-island route. The pilot's words to the air traffic controller, referring to the aircraft by the tail number, the pilot says, 13GZ is off navigation here. We're gonna give it a try. Then, hang on. The report details how another plane then witnessed the accident aircraft in what is called a spiraling right descending turn, which steepened. The witness then said the aircraft impacted the surface of the water and he lost sight of the airplane's lights. There are 30-something miles between Hana and the coast of the Big Island. The report closes by saying the wreckage sank in the Maui Channel, which has a depth of 6,000 feet. The NTSB adds deep water search and recovery efforts are pending. NTSB told KITV4 probable cause for the accident may not be determined until 12 to 24 months after the start of the investigation. Now, also not included in the report yet, the dialogue from the air traffic controller, which may illuminate what the pilot meant when he said the aircraft was off navigation and, quote, "We're gonna give it a try." Reporting from Sand Island, Jeremy Lee, KITV4 Island News.